So as many of you guys know, I had my honeymoon in the Maldives. So what I want to do in today's video is kind of give you some more details to see if it's the right place for you or is it actually worth going to. And I'll do that when the video returns.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
How many of you wish that you knew someone that
Hey guys, welcome back. David Dorang here. So as I mentioned before, I went to the Maldives from a honeymoon. And so now I want to give you guys some more details because a lot of times when people go to research certain places, the information is not all the way there. So on this page, I try to get you up to speed so you can make the best decision. So for us, I think one of the great things that we did was in advance, we bought the flight. We flew with Emirates and I always wanted to do so. So it was my first time flying with Emirates. So pretty much we left New York. We took a 12.5-hour flight to Dubai, had a short layover, and then we went for another 4 hours, and then we landed in the Maldives. So here's what I'll have you to know. Once you land in the Maldives, it is such a breeze to get through the airport process. I mean, it is so fast. I don't even remember them asking us, how long you're gonna be here, any questions related to that. So that was really good. And then once we exited, the gentleman from the hotel had the sign up, so that was pretty cool. And it's gonna happen for most of you guys where there will be someone holding the sign up with your name and the hotel because of what I'm gonna tell you in a second. So when he saw us and we announced ourselves, he told us to just wait a half an hour or so because they're waiting for someone else from our hotel to get there. So as soon as you exit the airport, the water is right there. So it's almost as if obviously the airport is on an island or whatever, and then you're going on one of the boats, as most of the people were doing, to their specific hotel. And every hotel, it seems, has their own island. So for example, we stayed at the Sheraton, and so we took about, I want to say, a 15-minute boat ride, maybe 20 minutes to our island. There was us and maybe 2 other families that went. So as soon as we got there, it was so cool pulling up to the island, number one, and just entering, the common area to where we were going to check in. Now, upon checking in into your resort, just like ours, they will ask you for another credit card to have a deposit. Now, I'm used to this from traveling as everybody else, where they take a deposit for incidentals. But I already know that we did that for incidentals on another card. This is something extra in the sense that I learned, later on. And what I mean by that is you accumulate a tab when you're staying at, let's say, the Sheraton. Let me speak exactly for the Sheraton. Every transaction you make, you just give your room number. Our room was 111. We stayed on the water bungalows. That's why people go to the Maldives to stay on the water bungalows and really enjoy themselves. So every single transaction you'll get charged. So what I mean by that is if you don't pick a meal plan with, along with our hotel, we had breakfast. That was a part of our package. If you want to do dinner, your package will really be a lot. We had breakfast in the morning. You just say room 111, finish. Or we had couples massages, 2 of them. If you're going for your honeymoon, definitely get a massage. It's amazing. You should see my face after getting a massage. It is so funny. So once again, you just tell them your room number and that's it. We left a tip for them because it was just such a good job. Also, when you eat lunch, poolside or whatnot, you just give your room number. You get the point. So we get there. We have a gentleman that drives us with a golf cart closer to our room. We walk over, and this is the initial walking on water, if you will, getting in the room. When you get in the room, it's just a beautiful presentation that you are on your honeymoon. The bed is all bed is nice and there's like little chocolates. They just created that whole atmosphere. And then once you peel open the windows, you see that you're actually on the water. There's a couple seats out there for you and your partner. And then you're able to, actually there's a stairs that leads you down into the water if you so choose to. In the bathroom, very nice stand-up shower. Also a tub where you can sit down in the tub. I haven't sat in the tub in like since a kid, so that was pretty cool doing that, you know, for the whole honeymoon vibe. And just a wonderful place. And then, you know, after that, you can do pretty much whatever you want to do. Now, I will say what I wish they had was bicycles that I can use to get around the island. That would have been cool to see, for exercise, but to really see the island. It's not very big, so you can walk it as we did, but I think it would have been a nice touch to have that. If you guys are the type to want to turn up, this is not the kind of place for that. It's really like a chill place. I can see the appeal of why people bring their kids, because it is just a safe environment. It's just total chill. But I really see the benefit of it being a honeymoon spot. Now, you won't be able to leave the island back and forth. I'm sure you can exit if you wanted to out of one of those days. You just have to pay extra, and I heard it's very, very pricey. But look into that, because out of 5 days, I could see 1 day of going over there and coming back. I could see that being a thing. We didn't do that. We just stayed on the island. Your food options on the Sheraton is like Chinese food, Indian food. They have Mexican food all the way in the back, so they say. And they have Thai. And there's the main hall where they have the breakfast and they do the dinner buffets. It's the buffet area. I will tell you, I spoke to you guys about the morning package, the breakfast package. The dinner, if you don't get the package, like we didn't get the dinner, it's $90 a person per night. So you do the math, so $180 a couple per night that you're there. So maybe if you wanted to do that one night and then switch it up in other places, the meals are like half price. And so that's what I'll say in this video. I do recommend people, if you're doing your honeymoon, to actually go to the Maldives. If it's just wanting to go to a nice place, I think you can avoid it. But you know, it's totally up to you. I'm just saying, depending on the vibe you want. And usually when you go to places, and the fact that we're young, a lot of us still want to do a lot of stuff when we go away. But the more people get older, sometimes people don't want to do anything on vacation. They just want to relax. So I do get that. So just get in where you fit in. If you have any further questions, let me know down below. And I know what people want to know how much it actually costs. I should tell you that just do your research. There's a lot of great options right now. I've even seen hotels where it's like $250 a night, $300 a night, which is very, very good. We definitely pay way more than that, but you can definitely find a great deal. Just do a little bit of research and I'll be able to help you out if necessary. Till next time, David the Ring, No Frontier, over and out. See you.